I came across the SAMHSA definition of recovery, I really thought, yes, absolutely, that's it. That is exactly how I would describe recovery. Recovery is a process of change through which individuals improve their health and wellness, live a self-directed life, and strive to reach their full potential. And that's the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration formal definition of what is recovery. It was coined in 2011. And it was the result of a lot of painstaking chat among panelists, largely grouped by my pal Tom Hill. And I thought, although I wasn't by any manner of means new to this recovery life in 2011, I thought, that's it exactly. Recovery is a process, ongoing, a process of change where I move from one reality, which was, of course, all that sick and tiredness of addiction, through building my life in stages of change. Building and improving my health and wellness, says SAMHSA. Living a self-directed life, in other words, getting the plot back and discovering that I actually am the playwright of my own life. Something that I had always suspected, feared perhaps, was in awe of, but, in back of all, wanted. Living a self-directed life and striving to reach their full potential, which sounds to me like an almost uniquely American idea. It's in your very foundational language. Striving to reach their full potential. Yes, please. The opportunity to do that is highly motivating for me. No question about it. Now, over the years, I've quoted this definition of recovery nationwide. And I've come up against a lot of pushback from people I describe as civilians. And the objection seems to be based in part that the SAMHSA definition is too lifelike. It's too close to ordinary life. It's too close to a description of ordinary life. As if an addiction diagnosis sets me apart. Like I should be living on some kind of metaphorical leper colony of the 21st century. Now, obviously, one of the attractions for me of the SAMHSA definition of recovery is precisely because it sounds like life itself. I don't see recovery as a separate chapter. I don't even see the years of addiction, active addiction, as a separate chapter as such. It's all part of the ongoing adventure we call life. And life is a process of change through which we improve our health and wellness, live a self-directed life, and strive to reach our full potential. Absolutely. That is to say, addiction recovery is an integrated part of my life, not a thing apart. I don't drink one day at a time in exactly the same way that I take my blood pressure medication one day at a time. In the bigger picture also, health challenge, we're born, we live, we die. Health challenge is the price of admission. I don't ask for special privileges or consideration based on the fact that I'm in recovery. I don't ask for special consideration based on my medical diagnosis. I'm privileged to be alive today. And, and that for me is the core truth here. Addiction is a particular challenge of mine. Other folks have other particular challenges. We manage them one day at a time in the ongoing adventure we call life.